Okay, so I have decided that I want to make a tier list based off of Dragon Ball characters in Sparking Zero, based off what their Chess ELO would be. Basically, Chess ELO is some sort of magical algorithm where stuff happens. And it plays characters as they go, and I don't know what happens afterward, but I guess we should start with what's a chess? Move pieces is a very balanced game. Everyone loves it, I think. But Chess ELO is very much the harder thing to discuss, so I think we should at least try to judge characters based on what their ELO is in Sparking Zero. So, I guess that started with Goku. Goku early. This is the watermark, so we always give our ratings less than 500. Up to 799, 1199, 1499, 1999, 2499, 2750, and then beyond it's Stockfish. That's our tier placement, and I think that's very nice. So, starting with it. Base Coup. Base Coup, honestly, is... I feel like he's very much an 800 to 1199 guy. I feel like he's very 1100. It's just a personal feel with me, because... you know, he's just basic Goku. He hasn't really grown too much. And he's just gotta live a life. A little bit. There's also the other Gokus, but you get the point. Now, base Goku Mid Goku, I think is a little bit of a different story. I think that somehow he lost all of his chess flow and somehow became worse at chess because he's been trying out new things. It's like, whatever you want to call it. He just tries to do stuff and then says, oh, this is my life now. I don't want to be above myself. Or whatever the words were. But he definitely lost a lot of focus on chess and definitely is downgraded. Also, early Goku is more 1100. Base Goku is more of a... I'm getting a notepad for this. Yeah. Basically... Base Goku. Goku early is the 1100 guy. And Goku Mid is kind of a 9, honestly feels like a 970 on the scale because of all the new stuff he's tried new opening, said like, well, that didn't work. That's basically it for this one. So, hold on, let me capture cursor. And like then we have SSJ Goku Mid. SSJ Goku Mid, we could probably add a new tier for this one, like add new tier transformation. Add a row below transformation. Or just transforms. Because I don't believe their chess ELO increases or decreases because of their forms. So any transformations, unless meaningful, would be transforms without meaning in chess. So I think Goku Mid doesn't have enough to overtop base Goku, but meh. Goku Mid SSJ kinda follows it through the 1010 ELO. I dare say accurate 1018 ELO. Somehow. Then we have Goku End. End Goku actually gets to learn the repertoire of openings and actually becomes a well-versed player. I think Goku End just ends up scratching the surface like 1223 ELO. Maybe so. Actually, just remove this tier and then just put Goku Mid over there. Yeah, it's better. And delete this row. And Goku Mid, that's basically the ELO change. Goku End to 1223 ELO. Then SSJ Goku End is kind of like when Goku End goes SSJ, I think his ELO just kind of increases just a little bit. Goku End SSJ It was like from 1223 to 1254. That's a very descriptive, accurate rating. So like 1254 ELO. It's not much of an improvement, but he just gets a little better. Maybe because he thought that the new opening he just got a little powerful. Then you have SSJ2 Goku. SSJ2 Goku? Kinda just like... He just kinda forgets about a little bit what chess is. Somehow. So I think he ends up being... Goku and SSJ2 ends up just being a little bit on the, I think 1173. No, it's an arbitrary number, but that's what this all is, arbitrary. I love it. SSJ3 Goku, at least a 1500. I mean, his power level's nice, but 1500, or is it more so at 1400? I mean, worst case, it could be like 799. But I don't think he could be anything lower than 800, and nothing higher than, think about it for a bit. SSJ3 Goku has to at least be, like, SSJ3 just gets like a boost in ELO, like a 13. It's nice. He still blunders his queen every so often, which is sad. Goku Super. Goku Super is 750. He's even more dumb. He just kind of lost what chess was. So he just kind of goes to like the 777 rating. And with each form, SSJ Goku would deteriorate. Would deteriorate to 711. That's probably a guess. He just also loses a little bit. SSJ God. Goku Super God. Now, for Goku God, you have to think about it for a bit. I mean, it's a power-up, yes. But what worth? That's the question. How much is Goku raised from 777? Like, he did just fight God, literally. So I think he'd be somewhere on the tier of 1200. He, like, revitalizes his chess form, he gets better. So, like, I think somewhere before... like SSJ3 Goku is 1313. SSJ is 1254. Goku God has to definitely be a 14. Definitely has to be a 1438. 1439 maybe? I think that's really it. And then we have Goku Blue. Goku Super Blue. And Goku Super Blue reaches the at least 1500. I would say 1592, personally. Like, he finally perfected his form, but he still isn't that perfect. Ultra Instinct Sign Goku. Signs of it are starting to appear, definitely. So, Goku Super UI Sign. I feel like it's an improvement over Blue, but definitely not in the way you think. He just learns this new opening, he doesn't know what the enemy doesn't know it. I think it would be a 1704, personally. On a new sign. And Ultra Instinct Goku is like the 2001. UI, what do they call it? UI full? UI Master, I'll just call it UI Master. He's 2001 ELO. Just because we can. And then there's more. We got GT Goku. GT Goku actually spent a lot of time thinking. I think he's more of a prodigy than... I think he's actually better than SSJ3 Goku. It's very weird, but GT Goku is actually better than SSJ3 Goku. Yeah, I think he's at least a solid 13, maybe 6. Maybe that. roll these in the credits, the rankings for every character in the end, so don't worry. You can see what everyone's ELO rating is. Got a long scroll-a-thon. So Goku GT definitely a 1300, but definitely not 1400 worthy. SSJ Goku honestly is like a 1510. Goku GT SSJ. Like, he does practice enough, a little bit more than normal. It kinda works out, I guess. I mean, yay. 12. He worked out a bit, he thought about his planning. His most blundered piece is a queen still. Then Goku SSJ 3. According to lore, it is a less powerful state, so I do think it is definitely, I think, better than End Goku. But I think only by a little margin. Like, maybe, like, you know, 12, 24. That's it. These are the 1 ELO rating difference. You know, because you can. SSJ4 on the other hand. This is like he peeked out. And then he just kind of hit the books. He's better than UI Goku Sign. Better than UI Sign, definitely. Just ideal. He'd be somewhere in the 18... I think somewhere in the 1800s, definitely. 1849 is where I put SSJ4 Goku. Yeah, it's a very weird place, but you know, it's something. He does things, like, whatever he does. He thinks to himself, like, damn, that was a good move. I'm gonna counter it. He actually blunders a lot more cons for some reason in this one. Then it's gonna be Team Goku. Team Goku. I don't know where Team Goku is, but I know Team Goku. Team Goku is actually just... he's better than base Goku. That's all I can really say. Team Goku is better than base Goku. Early, yeah, specifically. Like, he ends up getting the 1173. It's like very nice, but man. Daima Goku? From what I've seen, Daima Goku is definitely a low. Like, I thought 7077 on Super was bad, and 711. I think we're talking 541. He's kind of that dumb guy. He does a brick. He's a brick for a brain sometimes. That's probably why he's so low. That's really it. Scout Vegeta. I think for the intellect and always being below Kakarot, Vegeta definitely deserves to be higher than Goku. See, I think Goku's... the Vegeta Scouter is actually better than Base Goku. I'm trying to rank these all and keep memory of everything. It's gonna be hard, so if I disorganize anything, forgive me. So... I should actually organize these and where they were placed between all this. So, like, Vegeta Scouter definitely is an edge above Goku M. Like, a very good edge, actually. A 13... I'd say 13, like... I'd say 1352. No, that can't be true. 1350... 1350. He's a 1350 ELO. He's solid. He actually learned a lot of chess back when he was a kid. Great Ape Vegeta. Monkey. Pitiful. If I had to rate his ELO, it definitely goes the unwiseness. I don't really know how the Yozaru transformations work, but it definitely has to be like, definitely somewhere less than 500 if I had to be right. But, from what I know, Great Ape Vegeta is definitely Maybe he's actually just like on the brink of 500, 503. He's on 503 actually. He's the current best ape award goes to Vegeta. And then that moves us to Vegeta Early. Vegeta Early is definitely one of those characters that says, I'm good. And I think he's actually better. I think he's actually better than Scouter. Like, Vegeta Early is definitely better than Scouter. Scouter's 1350, he like raised up to 1434. Definitely, he had a lot of training. He got rid of the Scouter. Despite that, he still kept his chest prowess because he has a lot of good memory. Then SSJ Vegeta Early, definitely I think tips down. Vegeta SSJ. I can't type from this thing. Vegeta SSJ definitely is more lower tier. But I don't think it's enough to be beat by Scouter. It's like 1368. 1369 actually. One elo point for whatever you want to call it for. Baby eel? Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta. It was like, Super Vegeta got a lot of brawn, and that really ended up sacrificing his game plan. So, like, that's really a sad thing, because Super Vegeta definitely deserved a lot. He deserved it. Good. Unfortunately, bad. And as such, well, what happened to him? Where's Vegeta? He's definitely, he definitely flatted out to 1094. He took a lot to his bronze gameplay, being bold. It didn't pay off. Vegeta End. Vegeta End is definitely a mysterious case. He's starting to mature a lot more, and I think he's on edge to be a 1500 contender. He's like a 1533, personally. 1533 is Vegeta End. I mean, he's matured a lot. SSJ Vegeta. Vegeta End SSJ is definitely somewhere on the charts of better than base Vegeta, I think. Manages to keep a little bit more till he gets a little bit of a boost. I'd say like 1581. Then Vegeta End SSJ2 is definitely a bigger boost. And that would make him like push towards the 40. I typed 43. I was thinking 1626. 1626, that's very nice, elo. Then Majin Vegeta. Majin Vegeta just falls down. Majin Vegeta just falls. So Majin Vegeta just ends up falling down to 1192. Which is kind of sad. Because he sacrifices all the power. He gets more ballsy and he ends up losing more. Super Vegeta. No, not Super Vegeta. Vegeta Super. Yeah, they're two different characters, okay? Vegeta Super is definitely like... He definitely knows his stuff. He keeps on his stuff, but he's definitely... You know... As I said, Vegeta End was 1533. I think Vegeta Super definitely hasn't really declined, but he hasn't really moved a lot. It's kind of like a 1543. You got SSJ Vegeta. SSJ Vegeta, like... well, what do I say? SSJ Vegeta, I think he absolutely retained his elo. He's the same elo, same as. And then God Vegeta. No, SSJ, God, Vegeta. Vegeta Blue, I can't think still. Vegeta Blue is definitely, Vegeta Red. Vegeta Red definitely does fall down a bit, I think. But I don't think a lot. He's still mastering inadaptability. 1483. he's 1486, I would say. It's very weird. But, Blue Vegeta Blue. Vegeta Blue definitely does have a lot of war to him, because he's definitely better than... I would say he's better than Blue Goku. Definitely, he mastered his ability, so he deserves like he's like a 1702. Yeah, and then we have SSJ4 Vegeta, which is from, whatever. Vegeta SSJ4 is a cheat, and a fraud, and a scam. Like, he's a scam, but he's not like one of the scams where he's like bad. He's just a good scam. He just kind of gets 1600 flat. I don't know why I just raised for him. He just kind of cheated his way up from there. Then it's Kid Gohan. Kid Gohan is actually the first less than 500 result. I know he's learning a lot, but he's less than 500. He's gotta be like... He probably ate one of the chess pieces and got disqualified in one of the tournaments. It's a secret fact. He got disqualified once. So after that whole debacle, after that whole disqualification, he got to learn the game a little bit. He's been learning baby steps. He falls for the fool's mate a lot. I'd honestly say he's like 300. No, he's 328, definitely. Kid Gohan is secretly 328. Then Teen Gohan. Teen Gohan is a different character. He's a different beast. He kind of actually learned some stuff. Like Teen Gohan, like he got his stuff together. He got like the 700s. That's impressive. I think he got to like 704 personally. He got like a whole training arc in chess. SSJ Teen Gohan. Like, you want to think about it. I think it's tiered above, like by 100 ELO. Like 100 ELO difference. It's nice. He gets like an 8. He gets like an 8. He gets like an 18. I think because well, he'll super eat. It's powered up. Then SSJ2. Like by the time he reaches that, he has reached a clairvoyance level far beyond you, and he kind of just powers up further. He reaches like he reaches basic people ELO 1030, like 1031 maybe. And that's a nice ELO. He like tweaks adult Gohan. Gohan adult. Like, you don't want to talk about Gohan adult? Well, he just does his thing. He's like, I actually want to learn this game of chess. Like, adult Gohan is definitely reached his has definitely reached the 1390s, like 1394. Just because he took a lot of his studies. SSJ adult Gohan. SSJ Gohan is actually like a 1500 guy. He's actually a 1521, I would say. That's nice to hear. Oh yeah, the tier list is getting so big, you're gonna have to scroll even further. So you can actually see the tier list. So I need to actually transform this tier list eventually, and I'm gonna have to scroll right here. I'll just ignore these for now. Yeah, that'll go on reaches 1521, no problem. Then SSJ2 go on, that'll go on. Like when he chooses SSJ2 form, he just peaked out. He just like, he's going 17. He gets an immediate 200 ELO increase. And somehow, he's got the smarts. Then we have the Great Saiyaman. Great Saiyaman 1. Great Saiyaman the first. He appeases to the kids. And he loves the kids. He loves them kids. He teaches the kids, what's chess? Oh yeah, that's chess. Like, Great Saiyaman, like, he has to play easy. He's like Great Saiyaman is unironically like a 173. He's a 173, but because he's holding back. And then we have Adult Gohan, Ultimate. Ultimate Gohan is like very different. Ultimate Gohan is definitely, like, by the time he reaches the Ultimate Transformation, he definitely reached Grandmaster. He's a Grandmaster. Ultimate Gohan reached Grandmaster. He took a lot of thought, he took a lot of process. I think he's below Grandmaster. I think he's like a 2300. He's like a 23. He's like a 23. He's like a 2305. He's 2305, mostly because he's got a lot of practice under his belt. And then you have Future Gohan. Future Gohan. Future Gohan really hasn't played chess, but he's actually a Grandmaster. In this timeline, he became a Grandmaster, despite the androids. So Gohan got like the 25. Gohan Future got the 2563. He's a Grandmaster. For Future Gohan. Then Future Gohan as the J is just a tier above. Who gets to like the 2600s. Like 2620 is nice. Because all he has is himself. He's just been learning and learning. And then Piccolo. Piccolo. I think that Piccolo is actually rather pitiful at chess. He kind of just gets 630. He's like a 630 ELO player. He just doesn't really think about chess a lot. He plays chess, sure, but he's just not that good. I mean, he plays one opening. He plays the worst openings, actually. He wants to leave you in the disadvantage, like the egg opening. You know, the egg opening. Then there's Kami Piccolo. Kami Piccolo is when he really starts to own, and I'd say he keeps up with Ultimate Gohan, honestly. He's like a 22, very nice. Like, Kami Piccolo, like, late, is definitely 22, which is very nice to think about. But if it was earlier, he'd probably be in the 1400s. Nail? I don't even know who Nail is to begin with. Nail is a character. I don't know who he is. But I don't think Nail practices chess. Nail definitely does not practice chess at all. Nail, like, honestly, he might have the smarts, but he's definitely a 247. I don't see him as a guy who practices chess. Damn, Krillin. Krillin is... Krillin. What do you think? Why would Krillin? What does Krillin? Krillin. I don't think he's a definite stockfish guy, but Krillin definitely is an average chesser. Actually, he's kind of below average, if I had to say so myself. He gets like 754, but after that, he just loses it over and over again. Then we have Yamcha. Yamcha's next. Yamcha's our next character. Yamcha. Yams. Yam and Charlene. Chafair? I don't know. So, like, Yamcha. I know that Yamcha might not be 2700 plus, but definitely Yamcha would be one of those guys who doesn't actually play chess. He's a guy who doesn't play chess, but he's actually a good competitor for once in his life. He does something good in his life. He reaches like 1892, like 1899. Like that's his chess rating. He never really plays chess, but he secretly has a trump card every time he plays. That makes him win matches. Like, he doesn't even know what he's doing. But he wins. Tien. Tien's 2000 at least. Tien, honestly, like, he gets to like 2159 or like 2153. And that's like Very nice. Good job, you did it. Then I have Trunk Sword. Trunk Sword is a very weird guy. Trunk Sword, honestly, I had to say something. He uses his sword far too much. He's actually a guy who really takes it easy on the kids, but he really does put up a challenge. He's like a 540, 540, 547. No, he has to be a 569. And he has to be a 560 ELO. He takes it easy on the kids. It's for the kids. Then SSJ, Sword Trunks, Trunk Sword SSJ, whatever you want to call it. Like, Trunk Sword SSJ really ups the ante and shows that he's actually just an average chess player. He's kind of like an 855 chess player. He doesn't really do too much over his normal chess gameplay. He's just better. Then we have Melee Trunks. Trunks Melee. Like, honestly, Trunks Melee is like the future Trunks of the universe. Like, I think he actually learned a lot. So I think he would probably be... He would be definitely better. And I think he'd be better than SSK Trunks, honestly. He'd be at least a more confident player. He'd be 1030 something. 10-3x. He's a 10-3x ELO player. Then Melee Trunks, SSJ. Like, I think just because of his transformation, he just gets like an instant 250 ELO boost. And he becomes a 13xx player. Somehow. And then Super Trunks. Like, Super Trunks? I don't know why, but he just feels like Super Trunks just goes well. Super Trunks just loses. Super Trunks is like a 470 ELO guy. He goes like God mode for like a moment, and then he's just like, oh. He uses all of his brain and puts it onto his brawn. That's kind of his losing point. Then we have Future Trunks. Future Trunks. Future Trunks, I think, is kind of a trump card to, like, Yamcha. Future Trunks definitely is a 1500 rated player. But I think it's all for the wrong reasons. Like, he'll get checkmated in one due to a stupid blunder, but he's definitely the guy that knows how to endgame with the king and knight. Like, he's secretly the guy that will always find checkmate with king and knight. Like, always. It's the secret. It's the secret that keeps him highly ELO. He's secretly a lower ELO, but his king knight endgame is really good. Somehow. And that's why he's probably in the 1500s. It's probably like 16 to something. 1626. Then SSJ Trunks. SSJ Trunks, I don't want to say 2000, but I definitely think he's a step above. Future Trunks SSJ definitely goes higher. But like, what do I say? Because it's just Future Trunks SSJ. He doesn't really go too much. So it's like a 17-8. It's like a 17. It's like a 17-10. Kid Trunks. Kid Trunks is kind of like Melee Trunks. He's just learning the game. He just kind of learns the game. He's kind of like an 833. He doesn't really pay too much attention to the game. I don't know why he loses, but he still is a high ranker. Same with Kid Trunks. He's kind of like, yeah, he's 73. What do I say? Doesn't really do much. Goten. Goten. Goten is a child prodigy. Or he's the stupidest idiot that ever lived. either one of these, like base Goten, I think is secretly defeats gods, but you know, Goten I think would be a 1500 contender, definitely 15XX. But Goten SSJ, I think he absolutely slumps. He uses all the power for the wrong reasons. He just kind of falls to the 600s, like the 629, I'd say. He just kind of slumps down. Don't know why, but he just kind of uses that brain power everywhere else. Vegito. I know Vegito is perfect and all, but Vegito is just the most imperfect being of all time. Like, you could say he's 2700 ELO, and I would probably agree with you, but I think he makes stupid blunders along the way. That's it. That he just makes a stupid blunder, and that's the issue. He just blunders too much. To really reach it up into the International Masters and the Grandmasters tier, kind of just gets a. He kind of just gets a 17-20. It's 17-20. 20. Super Vegito, on the other hand, I think he loses ELO for this one. He loses bad. He goes to like 15. He goes to like the 1540s. 1543, 1541, you know, something like that. Blue Jito. I think he's on 2000s too. For the wrong reasons, actually. He has, yeah, he goes to like 20, he goes to 22 something. Just because he goes blue, he goes like 20, he goes 22, 43. And power, 22, 44, that's better. Super Gogeta Z. That's a difference. Super Gogeta Z. This guy, I tell you, Super Gogeta Z is a very weird being. I think he's actually better than Super Vegito and Vegito. He actually takes all the wits and brain secretly, you know? It's a very weird idea. But I think he actually goes to 1800s, 1831, whatever, 1830. Think Gogeta is super? Gogeta Super. This is definitely Gogeta Super. I would say this is Gogeta Super, and that's Super Gogeta. Different people. Like base Gogeta is actually a competitor for against Blue Vegito, but not really by much. He kind of gets to 20. He gets 2048. That's solid though. And then Gogeta Super SSJ, like. I would say definitely would be I think they're very evenly matched, but I think he has a very slight edge of 1. Blue Gogeta, like, bro, you see this my left? Blue Gogeta, Gogeta Super Blue. All right, he's gone to 2400. He's got like 24. It's like peak. SSJ for Vegeta is definitely. I don't think he's stock. I think he's stock. He's 2750 plus. Like Gogeta SSJ4, like he instantly is like, yep, I'm good at this game. He's like a 28. He's like a 28, 30, 36. He's a 28, 36 definitely. She's with the Blitz waves. No, so like. It's kind of the thing. You know what? We need to add a row below cheater tier. Right here. We're gonna add the cheater tier. Band. And this leads us to Gotenks. Gotenks is a cheater. So is every other incarnation of Gotenks. Yeah, it's really simple. Don't question it. He's just a cheater. He cheats a lot. He's just a cheater. But that was very average humor, but definitely plays the kids. But I think he plays for the wrong. She plays for the wrong kids, definitely. Videl, like, you know, like Videl just doesn't scream to me. I'm 500. She screams like I'm actually slightly more confident at chess than you are. Like 1094. He's very nice. And there's Master Roshi on next. Master Roshi. I think Master Roshi got banned. He's just banned. Banned, but not cheating. He just gets banned from the tournament. And then Max Power Roshi is also a banned character. But also not for cheating. Why? I don't know. It just seems like that. And then we have to look at the freezes. Let me type these out first. Like, I think that Frieza first form gets himself banned. I think he might be banned from chess, but he definitely does have... He's definitely not as competent as anyone else. He's rather dull. He's like, what a pitiful game these guys, these monkeys play. I'm gonna shoot the board. Then he immediately gets banned. Only for the local club. Every other place is like, okay, fine, you play Lord Frieza. But everyone's forced to lose against him. So his true ELO is actually fake. And because of it, his rating is taken into account by the official FIDE. So he just kind of gets to be a 729. Frieza second has a similar case. But it's just like a 1 ELO difference, like 881. He has an 81 ELO. Frieza the third. If I said it was 1400, I would be lying, but he's definitely just like on the edge. It's like a 1202. He's a 1202 definitely. I mean, he's just got the longs. He's just the long. He cheats by looking at the opponent's pieces through the mirror. It's kind of thing. Frieza fourth though, definitely a bigger contender. He learned chess in and out. Like, secretly enough to be, you know, Frieza 4th definitely is a contender for being good at the game, but not being that good at the game. So Frieza 4th kind of just gets a, rating of, like 1990. And then Frieza full just broke down too hard. He's losing ELO by a whole 300 points to a 1678. Weird though. Weird. Oh, forgot about Mecha Frieza. Despite the fact he is a mechanical robot, partially, Mecha Frieza doesn't actually contend. He got banned for cheating. He's a cheater. Let me see the end of the tier below. Cheater. But I think Mecha Frieza was accused of cheating. Banned for being accused cheater. But never cheated. He got banned for cheating but never actually cheated, but the allegations never got cleared up. Then we have Frieza Super. Frieza Super, honestly. Frieza Super is not actually much different from 4th Frieza. He's actually kind of the same ELO, if I'd say so. Then Golden Frieza, he just kind of does his own thing. Like, Golden Frieza gets, like, he just powered up the absurdity. He just can't breach the Grandmaster level, though. So it's like a 2460. Golden Frieza is 2460. Cell first. Every cell. Let's talk about Cell. Cell first. Cell first automatically. Cell first gets banned from tournaments. He's banned, but banned but not for cheating. Again, because you know he just gets banned. Everyone fears him. He's like, well, no more chess. He gets the chess group banned, and then when it comes to second chess, and then it comes to second form, Cell second. Cell second is actually a quite competent guy. It's 2063 maybe. And then when it comes to Perfect Cell, like, I would say honestly, Perfect Cell knows what the hell the chessboard is. He is the chessboard. He played the chess. He's like a 29-10. He's like 29-12. And then Super Perfect Cell is Stockfish. Super Perfect Cell just plays Stockfish. He plays Stockfish. Like, he plays perfectly. I know it's very stereotypical to say Perfect Cell is the most perfect being of all. But I think it's very true when it comes to chessboard too. Like, Perfect Cell, the Super Perfect, yeah, that's Stockfish levels. You don't even get to beat him sometimes. Like, his rating just goes high. Cell Jr. actually knows what chess is, but that hasn't gotten banned yet. Cell Jr. doesn't get banned. He's kind of like the mascot guy, but is definitely less than 100 ELO. And the lowest ELO you can get is 100. But if ELO can go lower, it'd be less than 100. Less than 100 ELO. Majin Buu is a cheater. Yeah, Majin Buu's a cheater. He, like, cheats in the most blatantly obviously ways. That's, like, the secrets. And then Majin Buu Evil. I'm surprised that Majin Buu Evil. Like, Evil Buu, do I call him? Evil Buu just, like, ends up going down the drain. Like, he loses to the 700s. But his wins are against the top people. Like, those above him. So he's stuck in an infinite incarnation loop of being a loser but winning. It's so good. It's like a 1280. Super Buu! Super Buu? Super Buu. Super Buu is Super Buu is kind of somewhere above. Super Buu is just piss off. I'm good, game. 1419. He's a 1499. He doesn't reach a 1500 though, sadly. Then we have Buu Gotenks. Like, Super Buu Gotenks is not banned, but he's actually just terrible at chess because of the whole Gotenks situation. Gotenks tried to cheat, and that kind of doxes you a bunch. He's kind of like a 500, he's like a 5 something, a 573 maybe? And then Buu Gohan is like, Super Buu Gohan, just honestly, you thought about it for 5 seconds. He just does his thing. He does whatever he wants, really. He has that same tier and edge as the Gohans, honestly. That's all I gotta say. But he's definitely weaker somehow. He doesn't have a natural born intellect. Kinda like a 1107 versus Buu Gohan. Kid Buu? Kid Buu is so primitive. It's also less than 100. Just because he's so primitive. Mr. Satan! Oh boy, I really want to do you. Mr. Satan is Stockfish Asterisk. Stockfish Asterisk? But he's not banned from the venue. But if you really want his, really want to know what he is, he definitely is he's definitely less than Videl. He's a Stockfish player, but definitely lower elo. He's just kind of mediocre. It's kind of like, you know what? Just because Satan's 666, everyone be annoyed. And then we have Chaozu. Chaozu doesn't even know what chess is. I know how you feel, but Chaozu is like a 100. It's like I think a 114 elo. Yajirobe, oh my. Like, he's one of the disciples. Honestly, he's like a grandmaster. For a lot of endurance reasons. Well, he's like an edge grandmaster. So like, he's gonna fall out again and again. It's like a 25-20 maybe. Yajirobe. So yeah. Pan. Pan is one of those characters. I think Pan secretly like learned what being Pan. Well, when your name is Pain, but you're also bred. I think it does you a lot in here. So I think that Pan actually is quite a decent chess player. And by that I mean like 1263. Oob. You heard of Oob? Yeah, you haven't heard of Oob. Oob is a disciple of Oob. I don't like it. Oob is like an upper lower 100. He learns from Goku. He learns from every single Goku. Like, that's it. Yeah, Oob learned from Goku and kind of... I mean, he actually has his own twist, though, so he's like a 1183. He's 1187. He's 1187. Machub! Machub is actually less than 500. What I've learned, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that makes him less than 500. Machub just actually plays the game. He actually plays all around, but you know, Machub just loses a lot. I think a 462. Next up, Bardock. Bardock is next. Bardock is one of those characters. I think he's actually a grandmaster. He actually learned the chessboard back in the day. Like Bardock Learns Chess series, the movie, the game. Bardock is a good grandmaster. He's a 2671, maybe. I don't know why though, it's just very instinct. Raditz, whatever you want to call him. Raditz is one of those characters. Raditz sees chess as primitive. But Raditz also doesn't know it. He also doesn't know what he thinks. And as such, well, yeah. Raditz doesn't like you. He doesn't like the chess game. He just doesn't like people. Raditz is honestly like a 1080. Raditz is 1080, definitely. The Cybermen. Cybermen are banned. Cybermen got banned. Cybermen just got banned for being too destructive, being too chaotic. They got like thousands of dollars of fines for some reason. And then Nappa's goated. but I don't think he's that good to be anywhere in the 2000s. Like, Nappa is a predecessor to chess. Like, Nappa learns a lot of good chess, but I don't think it's really enough to bring it up there. But enough to be, like, in the 1500s, I'd say. Like a 15, 20, maybe. Zarbon is far too classy for chess. It's a thing. I think Zarbon's thing is that he's too classy for chess. He automatically assumes he's like the best in the world. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. You don't even know what a chessboard is. Zarbon is less than 500. He's like a. I'd say he's like a. I'd say he's like a 3. He's like a 381, maybe. Super Zarbon? Super Zarbon is a cheater. Super Zarbon is a cheater. He gets banned instantly. Dodoria is also a cheater for some reason. I don't know why. Like, also a cheater. And so is Kui and Ginyu. Ginyu for obvious reasons. Because Ginyu. Kui because he's just a real idiot. Now we have the Frieza Force, Raccoon. Raccoon is secretly just bad at chess. He's just bad. Raccoon is like a 100 ELO. He's like a 103. Birder is actually a god at speed chess, but doesn't take the time to think anywhere else. Like, I heard the rumors of Birder. Birder's like 2000 ELO guy. 2000 ELO guy, definitely. I'm thinking like 2051. 2051 for Birder. Jeese. I think Jeese actually is kind of average. Jice, what do you want to call him? He's Australian. Jice falls into the category of, I'm not good at the game, but I definitely do not much about the game. He's like a 13. He's like a 1305, 1304. Yeah, 1304. Goldo. Goldo is actually just low elo. He's the definition of low elo himself. Goldo is just a flat 500. He just kind of quit chess. And then we have the next character, King Cold. King Cold is actually rather good at chess secretly. He practices chess in secret. You managed to get like a 20. Seems like a 2391 maybe. Peak rating. 16 is less than 500. 16 plays with children. Definitely plays with children. So like, but I don't think it's really like for the children. It's just kinda, he just plays. Just gets. He's like 255 ELO. Android 17Z. That's the next character on the list, by the way. Android 17Z. Z17 is like, I know I don't like bragging and whatnot. Z17 is definitely a quality contender. Can't type still. Like, 17Z is quality contender. He just like spent some isolation years. He's like a 17. He's a 17 ELO. And then 17 Super. 17 Super is like he's like an IM or whatever you say. He's definitely high above. Like a 21. Like a 2179. It's because all the isolation really just left him alone. 18 is too passionate. That's really it. Android 18 doesn't spend a lot of time. She's like a 942. Say. 19 gets banned from the chess tournament. Android 19 is banned. And Dr. Giro is a cheater. Yeah, because he is cheating. He's a robot, for God's sake. He's a robot. Babidi. Babidi. Bibidi. Babidi. You know what he say? Babidi. Babidi is smart enough to really play chess. But I definitely don't think Babidi is definitely a good player. He's the Salt Lord. He's like the LPG of chess. And thus it was the words of my Sokanami. He's kind of like a 16. He's like 1630. 1639. Then we have Dabra. Dabra is a Grandmaster. He's a Grandmaster. He consumed like one soul of chess guy once, I heard. He's 2713. Like, he played chess good. He's a good chess player. I like to say. Yeah, he's a good chess player by far. He's the best chesser in this universe. He's the bestest chessist. But, like, you know, everywhere. Frieza Soldier? Frieza Soldier is as average as gets. Like, I think Frieza Soldier is kind of like a 903. Alright, now his next character. Broly? Broly Z just knows. Broly Z is kind of like Jesus. Broly Z kind of just gets his power from all the thoughts about the chess. So he's actually quite competent. 1442. Kind of feel. SSJ Broly Z. Like, you got an entire width above him. Broly Z SSJ is kind of just like, yeah, I got confident, I got good, I got confidence, I can bluff a move. He gets like a 1720. No, it's more like 1720, it's more like 1725. It's him on edge. Kakarot! I don't know about Legend Super Saiyan Broly, but you know what they say. Broly's the SSJ. You know, anything about this guy. SSJ Broly just kind of loses a lot of games. But his mental state is so deteriorative that he gets a lot of loss in ELO. I don't think it's enough majorly, but I think it's definitely somewhere in the 405 range. And it's Super Broly. Super Broly doesn't know. Super Broly is like 100, is less than 100. Yeah, that's it. That's really about Super Broly. And then SSJ Broly. Same goes for that. Super Broly SSJ is less than 100. And then SSJ Full Power. No. Yeah, no, he's just banned. SSJ Super Broly SSJ Legend is banned. Super Garlic Jr. has an infinite amount of time, but he doesn't really have enough confidence to be a Grandmaster. He's witty, but just not good enough. He's like a 2094, 5, maybe. 2096, 2097, yeah. Dr. Wheelo is a machine. I don't even know what Dr. Wheelo is, but Dr. Wheelo is also 2000. But, you know, 2471, no, 2477, I think. 2477, definitely. Just a brain. Thurless. You get back to band. You get back to being the cheater. Thurless, I think, is so maniacal. He just rises above. What's their Goku's at? He rises above base Goku. And early, whatever. Regardless, he's definitely a 1592. Lord Slug. Lord Slug. I think Lord Slug is secretly a contender for being 2700 plus, but I think he's actually a Grandmaster. Jeez. He is Grandmaster, definitely. I think like a 26, 18 maybe. Or actually 26, 13, 14. The Giant Lord Slug? Giant Lord Slug actually falls off. Like, Giant Lord Slug actually falls off some ELO points. A good amount of the ELO points bring him down. Like a 23, 9, like 23 and 1. It's bad. Cooler. Cooler. Yes, Cooler. Cooler has never been a chess nerd. He kind of never just played chess, but we introduced himself to it once and I was like, alright, never again. I don't like playing this game. Cooler is definitely not 800 ELO. Cooler is definitely 601. And then Final Form Cooler got banned. Cooler Final Form got banned. I don't know why though, it's never explained. Metal Cooler is kind of just Cooler. And he's the same rating as Cooler actually, they're the same. 13 knows a far, but he's an American. I think 13 you could definitely put in the 24th, 2000. You'd be right. Android 13, like, you know, he's actually a good chess player. He's actually even a better poker player. But I don't think he's that high. 2023 maybe. Or 2013 really only for jokes. Android 13 Fusion actually just kind of falls off still. Like, if you want to think about it, although there's more intellect, there's more rawness to his gameplay. Which I really think really hinders gameplay on 1882 maybe. For Fusion 13. I have no idea about the Bojacks. I think I watched like one movie of them. In the Bojack zone? The Bojack. Yes, Bojack's right here now. I think Bojack's kind of a mad chess player, but I think he's kind of a good. How you doing? Alright, where's Grace Bruley? Yeah, Bojack's kind of meh. Bojack is like, you know, Bojack is like a 5. It's like a 591. Then Bojack full power. Like a type. Bojack full power doesn't really get anything from Chess ELO. In fact, I think his ELO reduces. Like, it goes to 582, 581. Like, it reduces by 10. It's the cost of pain. Janemba. Janemba is less than 100. And Super Janemba is also less than 100. There's no explanation for these. Tapion. Just because he's voiced by Link, he definitely does have a wit. Like, Tapion knows what the ocarina is. And he plays the ocarina quite well. So, yeah, Tapion is like a dude who get comped, and he's like 14. Like a 1472. Here are the Garns. Erdogan is literally just, it's kind of like it's a less than 500 situation. Erdogan is less than 500, but he's kind of just like a 221. Baby Vegeta. You know, I say a lot of words about Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta is actually like the peakest of Vegetas. Baby Vegeta like learns from the baby parasite. He gets to be like a 2162, maybe. That's a maybe though. I can't actually tell. And Super Baby 1, and that's where he starts to deteriorate. Super Baby 1, like, he loses a lot with ELO. Like, it goes to 1975, like 75 definitely. And then it gets worse with Super Baby 2. Because Super Baby 2 is literally like a 17, Super Baby 2 is 1746, definitely. Grade 8 Baby. Grade 8 Baby is kind of like meh. Grade 8 Baby is by far less than 500. Grade 8 Baby is like bad at the game. Besides the primitive and the secret behind boggling whatever they're doing, he just ain't good. He just ain't good. His deterioration stages are even deteriorated. Like a 268 ELO. Shenron, however you want to pronounce it. Shenron definitely has a location somewhere in this universe. Now where in the universe does Shenron go? I think he's a good chess player. Not that good though, so I'm saying like an 1862, 1861, no, the one was 1869 definitely. Then you get Omega Dude Shenron. Omega Dude Shenron could definitely compete up there. Omega Dude Shenron, my boy. Omega Winrar Shenron. There's the Winrar Ron. Omega Winrar just like is like peak of the before Grandmaster. Like a 24-48. I'm thinking. Spopovich doesn't know what chess is. Spopovich, honestly, is 472. No, I'm up in the scale. Up 477. Beerus is too lazy and doesn't take chess seriously. Beerus is secretly one of those guys. Beerus, if you gave him a beer, he wouldn't be drunk, but he definitely still would play chess. Like a 120, just like a 128 ELO. Weiss is peak stockfish. Weiss is peak stockfish. You know. Weiss is stockfish here, just don't explain it. And then we have Goku Black. Goku Black definitely takes from the intelligence of Goku a little bit. So when Goku Black joins the Ray, he uses like a 1763 definitely. I have an instinctual feeling. That's really it for Goku Black. And then Goku Black Rosé. It's kind of on the same, it's kind of above tier, just tier above, just one tier above. Goku Black Rosé is a 20, it's definitely a 2038 maybe. It's just better than Goku Rosé. Better than Goku Black, but Goku Rosé is better. Zamasu. Zamasu definitely practices a lot of chess, but is still lower than Gawasu as a playable character. He's like a 23. He's like a 2390. Zamasu is 2390. Then the Fuse Zamasu is definitely on the 2751 in Stockfish tier. Like, he just gets instant ELO bonus. Like a 2860. He's a not, no, he has to be 28 something. He's a 2880. He's 2804. Let's be honest. Corrupted Zamasu is on a tier below Zamasu. Like, Corrupted Zamasu just loses ELO. He's a 28, he's 28, he's a 2251. Or is he 2253? 2252. He's a 2258. That's specific. Here's the freak. Hip. Hit is a Grandmaster. Hit is a Grandmaster, but definitely not at the levels of them. Like, he's a 25, he's 2560. He's 2560 level, definitely. 2560 would hit. Trust me. Frost fell for the most obvious blunder in the book. But Frost just isn't good. To be honest. Frost is just kinda eh. Like, what do we think Frost is gonna be? Like, what Frost? Why Frost? Upon what is the Frost? Frost is honestly just like, he's like 930. That's 930. 936. Kava. Kava's, I don't say no. Kava's like, kinda. Kava gets it. Kava understands chess on a fundamental level, 1399. Then SSJ Kava is like a tier above. Kava SSJ gets like a full 300 ELO points, maybe. Like 16 for like the 1697. 1694, 5, 1695, yeah. In that one. Then Kava SSJ2. Next. Like, Kava SSJ2 is pretty nice on the tiers. But I think he still hasn't gotten through that level yet. Kava SSJ2 is definitely a step up above, but definitely not too much of a step. It's like an 1832. Like Caulifla. Caulifla is a gang member. She doesn't focus on chess. Caulifla just does. That's sad because Cauliflower? No. She's kind of like a 5. She's kind of like a 559. I'd ask. SSJ2 Caulifla is less than 500. Like, that's it. She's like less than 500 and that's it. On that behalf. Basically she just, meh. Bad. She's just bad chess. She gets an instant talking to points, like the 390, 398. Kale doesn't play chess. Which is as absurd as it counts. Kale just doesn't play chess. She fears that she'll be cheated out on, so she just forces herself to get banned in all tournaments and counts. Kale just bans herself from chess. Don't know why though. She was never she just never was that girl to do so. Like, I don't have an explanation for it. She just doesn't chess. Not even a tier I should put on there for doesn't chess. Just bans herself. I don't know why. Kefla. Kefka. Kefka doesn't play chess. Still. All that brawn and show off casing her. Definitely put her on the 530, 511, maybe. Then SSJ Kefla is a little better. Like, Kefla SSJ is just kind of like 530 to 533 maybe. SSJ2 Kefla is less than 500. I would say less than 500, like a 489, 485, whatever you want to call it, 483. Jiren. Jiren never spent time playing chess, but when he was alone, he played chess, definitely. But not enough to beat that top tier. Jiren, but that would definitely somehow get an 1870 somewhere. 1873 is what I put. Jiren full power though. Jiren full power has some potential. Jiren full power just thinks, yeah, I'm good at this game, I think. He just goes to like 2003. 2003 control Jiren power. Topo is actually worse than Jiren. Yeah, Topo doesn't look like... Topo plays other chess. Topo would be a shogi player, if you want to think about it. Or, you could say Chinese checkers, or all the other games. Let's see, let's go back so you can... Wait, Topo doesn't play chess, but definitely has a little bit of skill. So he brings a lot of legacy knowledge. Manages to get themselves like a 14-18. And Topo God, like Topo God is like, it's just a little better. Like he gets angry, he destroys the chessboard every time he loses. 1602. Dipso thinks far too hastily. Just keeps him from being good at the game. Dipso honestly is like a 11. It's like an 11, maybe like an 11.04, maybe. Bergamo? Bergamo's the wolf guy. I don't remember anything about the Bergamosis. But definitely Bergo has some more brains. Definitely more than Topo. Bergamo's like a 1498 guy, maybe a 1490. I mean, 1490 is Bergamo. I don't know why. He just feels like he's got the eyes. Ripperan doesn't play chess, but Ripperan is actually like accused of cheating. Ripperan, how do you pronounce this? She's a cheater somehow. Kakunsa. Kakunsa is the next character. Kakunsa feels like she would actually play chess. But I don't think she's like there. Kakunsa is definite somewhere on this list. Kakunsa be somewhere around the 1600, 1660, in the 1660 level. Kakunsa 1660. Last character, Lassie. I don't know where this character goes, to be honest. Rossi could go anywhere, except not here, not where the gods are, but definitely somewhere around these. Yeah, Rossi is definitely average, actually. Rossi is average. Rossi just average character. Average person, like 892 kilo. Now he's our final character. Anilaza. Take analysis. He's definitely less than 500. I don't know, that is less than 500 ELO. But I don't think it's less than 100. I think it's kind of more of a... I think it's kind of more trending towards 217 ELO. And that's every character we ranked. From Dragon Ball Z, Sparking to Zero, the game, the movie. In this tier list, we have ranked every character from that game onto a tier list based on how their chess ELO would be in real life. And that's my personal opinion. I hope you enjoyed this. If you didn't, then okay, that's fine. So, yeah, that's the tier list for you, buddy. Have fun.